Document Warehouse was established in the year 2000. It started originally as a off-site storage where we actually just store people's documents. But over the years, because of the clients, they sort of pushed us and we sort of became information management company whereby we will sort of look at their needs in the existing business, and we'll tailor-made all our software to be able to draw their documents, scan their documents, turn it in digital. We have opened in Africa quite a while now. We're in Namibia, where we are the leader in Namibia, the same in Botswana and the same in Ghana. We are at the moment, we're looking at Nigeria. We also got a facility in the UK. It is, over the years, the systems that we have developed has stayed in good stead, be able to get people's documents on time so that they don't have to wait for it all the time.
To be in this industry, naturally we have a body which regulates document storage or document archiving, and that's the National Archives. One needs to be accredited and accepted that your facility is correct by the National Archives. Also, we need to make sure and give our customers the assurance that every aspect is put in place to protect their documentation from access to the information or unauthorized access to the information. So from that point of view, our security lies in the randomness of the storage of documentation. So obviously a big thing on everybody's minds is fire. I think that's a huge risk to everybody. So fire prevention systems, very important to us, and we annually are inspected by the Johannesburg Fire Chief in terms of how we adhere and our compliance to the fire security.
Records can be filed, but can you find them? And that is the art of filing, is to be able to retrieve them when they are needed. So we started our archiving and records management training section, where we go into various organizations and we help them to set up a filing system where you can retrieve records. That's what the training division is doing. We are unique in the field because we specialize in filing, that is records management and archive filing. We've now recently acquired a qualification, a full qualification for records management, which we are offering to the public, private and government sector, that can come in and be trained and receive certificates of competence via the CETAs, and they can go away and get jobs in any field regarding records management.
Companies don't really want to manage their documentation or can't manage their documentation, and began services like facilities management, where we would place staff at the client's premises who would manage the documentation on their behalf. We then essentially started with understanding and recognizing that companies needed to manage their documentation on their premises better. And we brought about a product called the ComBox, which is a product which manages very cost effectively your documentation on site. This is the Scanning Bureau environment. This is where we offer a service to our clients to convert physical documentation to an electronic format. The Bureau is capable of doing approximately 1.8 to 2 million pages per month. Scanning Bureau is run through a different system which is referred to as DocuCap. This is a system which we developed in-house to be very flexible, to be able to cater for the needs and the requirements which differ from client to client. Essentially, the process in the Bureau starts in the preparation area, and that is where they would take the documents in. They would prepare the documents in so much as removing staples, any paper clips, removing perforations on the documents, repairing any damaged documentation to ensure that it doesn't tear when it's running through the scanners. Once it is prepared, we run through a process. It's batched because we run through a process of batch processing here. It's also important to remember that the scanning environment, the preparation, is probably the most integral part of being able to scan documentation.